Hello guys, welcome to Programming Bro. I am RK. In this section we are going to learn about lists in HTML. So I am going to open my Tude 9.html for my HTML coding. Now I had this created file using my Python program which I written yesterday. First I am going to open this with my server, I think. Today I'm not going to use server, so I'm just doing I'm going to use only files today, then HTML, then Tude9.html. now my file name. I had opened it in my browser. Now I am going to write lists. Why we going to use lists now? Think first I'm going to rename by lists here. I'm not able to pronounce lists because problem. Lists in HTML. First I'm going to add a tag here. All that. Let's leave it now. First we're going to know how many types of I'm going to give div. Submit. Now I'm going to comment this part here. First I'm going to auto format. I'm going to off my auto format here. So going to this auto save, not beautiful on save, just star here. If you leave blank, it's take automatically star. Why is not taking? Just we're going to do this. Except now I'm going to, in HTML there are two types of lists in HTML now. In HTML5. There are two types of lists in HTML. First type is unordered list. ORDER lists. Another is ordered list. Ordered list. No ordered and ordered list here. Now we're going to using another list. We have to add a tag here called UL tag. So I'm going to add some slash then arrow. I have to give another tag. I think just one tag. Another for using order tag, we have to use OL, means order list. OL tag. OL tag. Now we're going to use this tag in our HTML file. First thing, you have a school, means I'm going to create a div tag. The div tag. Next video we're going to talk about. In next video we're going to talk about IDs and classes. Why we have to use that classes. Now about IDs we're going to talk in this video also. In this video, in future we're going to talk about classes, but in this video we're going to talk IDs and lists here, and label tag. Label tag here. First I have created div tag here now. Now in this div tag I am going to add UL tag, means unordered list. Then I'm going to, now in this list you want to add a element or a item, you have to use, I'm going to add another, tag is important item. I'm going to give this item is equal to item. For inserting a item in ordered list we have to use li tag, main list tag, which you want. Now we have to add this is a school tag, so I'm going to add a h1 tag here. H1 school. Then I'm going to save this. I'm going to see output of this page in my browser now. We get school here now. In this school we have 10 tags, like 10 classes from first to 10th thing. Plus I'm going to use text will be class $sign for numbers which you, then I'm going to add by 10 here. Now I'm going to tab here for my auto completion. Now I'm going to see we get a unordered list. In unordered list we get these dots. In ordered list we get numbers and more things. Let's check it out. First I'm going to just comment this everything. First copy this. I'm going to copy and Alt Z, then just here and Alt V for paste. Now I'm going to change to ordered list here, then just now I'm going to save. Now there will be output here. Now 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 we get this much. Now this I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to comment this. I'm going to add this in a span tag. I think it gonna work. SPN then just I'm going to cut this thing. Just I'm going to tab it here for my beautification. then just here select this much. Oh no, what's that? Now just add a span tag here again. SPAN. Just cut this thing all the way. Sorry for my mistake. I'm going to just here, and I'm going to add a span tag SPAN. I'm going to close this. Now think we get same result. Span tag we get a span tag here. I'm going to use little bit of CSS for my beautify. I'm not going to use, in future we're going to use now. Think now we have added this much. Now we're going to do Google search for how to change the numbers of this 1 2 3. I want to do with ABCD. How to change font not what we want to change. Num of OL tag in HTML. Start attribute. We have to give the start attribute numbers. We get numbers, I think. Start attribute, then OL start type ABCD. We have to give it start. Means we have to give a attribute called type here for our change to change our this numbers here which we getting here. I'm going to change it to ABCD. Now I'm going to refresh this. We get this now. We're going to now we're going to learn about labels. I'm gonna take some time, please. I am back. Now I'm going to talk about IDs here. IDs and label tag. Now we're going to talk. Now I'm going to add from here. Now I'm going to add a div tag. Then I'm going to comment this. Now I'm going to talk about label tag. Why we need label tag. If you think using label tag we can create a toggle buttons in using CSS and many things. Using checkboxes and label you can create a toggle button in CSS and HTML. First, what is the syntax of label tag? First we have to give start label tag, then it is a block element, so we have to close by label. Now here we have to write content, what content you want to give. Name. Now we added name here. Think we have added name here. Now in label tag we have to give an attribute called for, means for which element you want to add this label. I'm going means we have to give id here, ids. Now just implement in our HTML file. First I'm going to use center tag for my center to make my form center. In this I'm going to use form tag, form. Action will be means action means to which file you want to send this data. I'm sending this data to this page only, means you can add hash and from what method we have to send. I'm going to send this data by get request to see my data in URL bar. So you can use label tag with anything, but for make you understand I'm going to use form and input tag. Now think input here, add input column text. We have added we get name and id. For name we have using name we have to send data to next page. Using id we can style we can style this input box, and we can fetch this input box using JavaScript getting by its id. Now I'm just doing here. Now what the value you want to add? I'm not going to add any value here. It will be empty. Another what we want to do, I'm going to give its name. For name will be name only. I'm going to make names and capital, then id also be name. Now we created this. Now we're going to see this output in our here. We get this input box here. Sometimes we not want to click this box only. If you click name tag here, name tag here, I'm going to add name here, name. Now for adding text in this box we have to click this box, but I not want to click on this box. I want to click on name, then it get click on box. Means if I click name here, name to here, name, it's my cursor automatically get in this box. Means so we going to use label tag here. First I'm going to do here, I'm going to add it here, then label tag here. You just tab label here, you can get 3 options. I'm going to choose second. You get 2 options here now, for which you want to add, means for which element you want to add this label. Means I'm going to add for my name another. I'm just going to name here. I'm going to cut this now. Just think, I just get this. Now I'm going to run this here. Now I'm clicking here. I had click outside. Now I'm going to click this name only now. Name. Just I had auto clicked on this box, input box. You can use this by names, input boxes, and you can use it for check boxes or radio boxes also. I'm going to use check box here. Check box. Oh no. Check box. Now I'm going to just do this. Now I'm going to tap on name. Is checked our checkbox. If again I tap on name, this get vanish. Now just talk about IDs. Why we need IDs? First, to understand IDs, you have to know little about classes. So I'm going to do here. Now I'm going to create another div tag. In this div tag, I'm going to comment this div tag here. Then in HTML5 we have two main and important attributes. First is ID. Second is class. Here. IDs and classes. Just class. IDs and class. ID and class. Now just ID and class. You have two div tags here. Means I'm going to add two div tags. Another, I'm going to use lorem 32. I'm going to use just 1 year, not 32. Just I'm going to do 32 here. Why is not taking this lorem? I get this. I'm going to on my word wrap here. I'm going to settings, then editor, then I'm going to check word text wrap. This we get and paragraph here. Now I'm going to save this and go to my thing. We get this another lorem we get an paragraph here. This I'm going to copy this, another paste here, paste. We get another paragraph here. I'm going to add break tag here. BR. We get break tag here now. Just check we getting or not. Now we get two paragraph here. I want to add. I'm gonna use CSS, little bit of CSS here. Just avoid this, but understand the content what I am going to talk I'm going to cut this media, then tab. Now I want to give this div tag I'm going to give this div tag width of 500 pixel, just 500 pixel. Add nothing, there will be a change. We get this much, 500 pixel. We have added 500 pixel here. Now lorem import this added to this. Now I want to give only one tag has red color, so I'm going to use I'm not going to do background color. I'm going to use color property. For make it tomato, I'm going to use tomato. I'm going to use tomato color here. It is a color. Don't get right. I get everything here. I had written in this div tag only, so I get everything in red color. But I don't want to make everything red tomato color. I want to make only a particular tag only. So I'm going to give this div tag ID will be tomato. I'm going to what I made this tomato. I had given this ID tomato. Now we want to use how to use ID in CSS. I'm going to show you syntax of this. So all this is comment everything. Now I not want this. Just I'm going to add span tag here, but I'm going to comment this. Now how to use IDs in style in CSS. Syntax of ID. For IDs we use hashtag. We do in Facebook and YouTube for our videos tags and many more. For classes we use dot symbol. How, if you know, for using snippets we have to give like this: div dot container. I'm going to tap this. Now we get dot means class. In a code, this syntax of CSS and HTML snippets are simple. For you want to give ID to div tag, like think I am going to add another div tag with class container and ID will be sample, SAMPLE sample. Now I'm going to use this. We get class and ID here. Same thing in CSS. For to use ID we have to give hash. If you want to access ID from HTML DOM, you have to add slash. Now which ID you want to target? What is your ID target ID, which you found anything. My target will be tomato. Now we get only one div tag has red. Now this thing we get only one lorem impose this tag only red in one red color. Now think, I want these two red color only, not another tags. So I am going to use class here, because in HTML we have to id should be unique for each element. Means if you have given div tag has is id sample, you can't give another div tag or any element has sample id. So I'm going to give bg tomato. Now I'm going to give this also. Now class attribute bg tomato, I get suggestion here. Now I have tell you classes. For classes we have to use dot min dot bg then tomato. I am targeting bg tomato in CSS using CSS here. I am going to do like this. We get two paragraphs as red color. Now it's just for sample. You not have to remember this everything. You just know id should be unique and class have multiple. You can use class multiple times. So let's meet in next video, guys. In next video we're going to talk about for which we're going to talk. We're going to do and thinking for which we're going to use. We're going to create our simple form with using this only. In next video we're going to use only one attribute and this classes, little bit of CSS which I have tell you, but only little bit. Means for I'm going to give color and this much only, this background color. I'm going to give background color, background आँखों से आँखों चैन करने दो, background color. Then I'm going to cut this. Now I'm going to add tomato, which is my color. Now you should notice this, we get background has tomato color. Now we're going to use only background color, only one attribute in CSS which we're going to target our form. Another we're going to create a div tag only for before we're going to create our project. I'm going to tell you little bit of JavaScript. So I'm going to create a video on one video JavaScript in one video. So wait for my video. Let's meet in next video.